Hey, I'm Matt, and I'm headed to work. And the second I do this, everyone slows down because the highway patrolman has someone pulled over on the other side of the road. So, OU won, beat West Virginia. The defense actually came up big. OU's defense had 2 defensive touchdowns. And OU had ran half the plays that West Virginia ran, yet we were almost identical in yards. I think West Virginia ended up with a few more yards than OU. And I think OU punted once. I mean, it was just boom, 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 touchdown. Boom, touchdown. We did throw one interception in the end zone. But, OU played really, really well. And, I wasn't able to watch the whole game. I caught bits and pieces of it because I was at work. It was a good game. Very high-scoring game. I was off by the score. I said I thought the score would be like 63, 61, something like that. And it ended up being 59-56. So, yeah. It was a good game. Now OU plays in the Big 12 Championship in Jerry World. Those of you not from the area, that is the Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. And we are playing the Texas Longhorns. We will be playing them, and their L'Oreal Paris hair model linebacker, who shows up to press conference wearing cowboy hat with a big old dip in his lip, and talks about how OU has no defense, even though the defense he was on gave up 40-something points to OU. We lost to them by 3. So, this outcome's going to be different. OU is going to win. Count it down, mark it down. OU is going to win. And, it's going to happen. I think OU's going to win more handedly. We're going to win by it. There's no reason to slam on the brakes. It's wide open up ahead. Golly. Just someone being an idiot. Why are you going to slam on your brakes on the highway? Good Lord. But, OU is going to beat Texas. And, this will be the first time OU and Texas have played at a location other than the Cotton Bowl at the State Fair of Texas since 1923. And last I checked, the Texas Longhorns are terrified to come to Oklahoma and play OU. It's been, I'm willing to bet 100 years since Texas has stepped foot on sovereign, holy Oklahoma soil and played OU. They don't even want OU to step foot on their field. Because their stadium is named after an OU alum who was an All-American for OU, who coached at OU. That's considered their greatest coach of all time, Darrell Royal. Played under the great Bud Wilkerson. Won a national championship at OU. He was an All-American at OU. He was on the coaching staff at OU. And that's who they named their stadium after. And their second greatest coach, Matt Brown, coached at OU. So they know that OU, when people from OU go down there to Austin, they dominate. I mean, dominate to the point that they name the freaking stadium after the individual. That's why they do not want OU to step foot inside their stadium. Because Okies, Darrell Royal, born and raised in the state of Oklahoma, when they step foot in Austin, they dominate. They dominate. That's why we have to play at a neutral site. And that's why that neutral site is always in Texas. Always in Texas. Because the Longhorns are terrified to come to Oklahoma. Because not only will they get slapped around on the field, but they'll get laughed at the entire way home. So, yeah. And here in Oklahoma, we don't worship Longhorns. You know what we do with Longhorns? We make burgers out of them. With some cheese on it, some mayonnaise, some grilled onions, pickles. We make burgers out of Longhorns. That's why they don't want to bring Bevo up here. Because they'll be going back crying, eating a burger, and then all of a sudden Bevo's little name tag will pop up in the burger, and they'll start crying even more. So, yeah, Texas sucks. That's the reason it is so windy in Oklahoma, because Texas sucks. Okay? Texas is scared to come to Oklahoma and play OU. Texas is scared to have Oklahoma in their house and play OU. Because when OU leaves their house, none of their girls will ever want to be with any of them again, because they'll see what a real man looks like. And not only that, it is a proven fact that when OU alumni come down there, when OU just steps foot on their field, they dominate to the point that they name the field, the stadium, after them. So that's why they're scared to have us come down there. Texas sucks. It's a proven fact. You know, when the wind comes sweeping down the plains, it's because Texas sucks. Alright? Dang, Texas sucks. And it is absolutely ridiculous. So, there's stuff in the middle of the road. I mean, Texas is terrified to play OU. Terrified. And I mean, and that dude, number 44, the defense, who against Oklahoma State, when Oklahoma State was taking a knee, ran at a player just standing there and body slammed him. And then the despicable piece of trash of a human being, Tom Herman, ran out there trying to fight Mike Gundy. Yeah, Mike Gundy has some age on you, but I guarantee you, Mike Gundy will stop a mud hole in you and walk it dry. He would, Tom Herman, because you are a piece of trash of a human being. And as Donnie Baker says, I swear to God he would. I swear to God he would. Yeah. I've been watching his YouTube videos here lately. And, yeah, Tom Herman, I'll say it right to your face. That's my Donnie Baker impersonation. But yeah, Tom Herman, I will say it to your face that you're a despicable piece of trash of a human being. And I'll use those exact words. Okay? And I'm not a college kid on the opposing sideline. Okay? So, yeah. You're a despicable piece of trash of a human being. You're making fun of a college kid, which it's your job to lead. It's your job to lead, yet you're on the sideline making fun of a college kid. A college kid, okay? A college kid. You're on the sideline making fun of a student athlete, a college kid, which it's your job to lead. And you're on the sideline making fun of them. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, Google Texas's bowl game from last year, and Tom Herman in Texas bowl game, and you will see he's over there. So he's a despicable piece of trash of a human being, and I will thoroughly enjoy watching him cry when OU wins. So yeah, this isn't even about football anymore. This is about what's right. And we all know that Oklahoma is God's team. Think about it. Think about it. You know, just think about it. So, but yeah, OU will beat Texas. OU will be the consecutive four-time conference champions. And it has been a long time since anyone else has ever done that. I think it was one of the Florida teams back when who won 4 consecutive conference titles. OU will be the 4 consecutive Big 12 champions. Consecutive. That means 1, and then the next year, and then the next year, and then the next year, back to back to back to back. You have that many backs. I don't know. But yeah, OU will win. OU will dominate. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, and not only that, I'll get to open up my victory soda that my buddy Matt, who is unfortunately a Longhorns fan. He's from Texas. This dude is from Texas, but he lives across the street from Bob Stoops. Like, Bob Stoops has a massive mansion, and then there's a neighborhood right across the street. Like, he, from his front porch, can see Bob Stoops' house. And he's a Longhorns fan. He's that close to awesomeness, and he doesn't even realize it. He lives in Norman, Oklahoma. And he's a Longhorns fan. But him and I have a bet on the game. And winner gets a soda. And I will open that victory soda in front of him. It will taste good. It'll taste real good. So, oh, and Matt, if you're watching this, Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. You gotta watch the figure. So, yep. Alright, well, that's enough goofing around right now. But I want to leave you with some food for thought. If a man agrees with a woman, is he still wrong?